Here we go, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. What a busy day. What a busy day. We're going to do some Minecraft. We're going to take some questions. Woo-wee. Oh, we got some people already here in the chat. All right. What do we got? Amon in the house. Luis is in the house. You guys are early. I like it. Let me know if you're here. Let me know if you're here live. And if you are, then I'll go back and get to those questions. I like it. Where am I? I am... Is somebody else on the server? Oh, Nina's on the server. She's AFK on the server. All right. Okay. We are slowly building our tunnel. Okay, we got it. We got it. Happy Friday. Okay, what do we got? Amon wrote in. Amon is here. Wait, how come I can only see it on the... Can't see it on the multi-stream chat, Amon. Okay, well, I'll enter on the YouTube side. Okay, YouTube question, Amon. I saw your post today on Instagram. Okay. What did I say on Instagram? About your story of taking a year off with no regrets after college. You know, I'm at that very condition right now. I need to tell you. Okay. I want to go, but money... they take is almost 2 years fees of college. I can't pay, but as I see my college is already liking my project, they may fund me. Now, the very last year of my college, then I'll maybe never get this chance again. Here are two options. Here are two problems, okay? One, if my college funds and I go, what if I can't do anything? I mean, just go to waste. Second is very similar to the first. I'm hugely introverted. I never talk with Indian people. How will I talk with complete foreigners if I go brain blank? And what if I don't speak there? I'm taking myself back, but I feel this will only happen once. Should I take the plunge? I'm here. Please answer me. Okay, cool. I don't know why it's not showing up on the other chat. Anyway, hey, Aman. Here's what you need to think of. This is what really helped me. So I was super scared about taking a year to do it too, right? Now, I didn't take a year off. My friends took a year off. I did... I said I'd work on my business for a year. So I said I was going to work on my business for a year. Well, my friends, that gave me the justification to keep going and do it. Where my friends were taking a year off for travel and stuff, I said, I'm going to work on my business. So that's what gave me the extra courage to go off and do it. And what really, what I focused on was, what would I regret? And so I thought, you know what? At the time, nobody was starting businesses, right? So it's kind of a weird thing to do. Most of my friends, well, none of my friends were talking about starting their own company at the time. It was just a different world at the time. But I got to the point where I said, you know what? I'm going to regret this. I didn't even know if it would work. I didn't think it would work. I didn't have a high likelihood of, like, for sure this is going to work. But I just felt like I had to know. So if I'm you, what I would think about is, do you have to know this? Like, if you get... 10 years later, 20 years later, that's what I said. When I'm an old man at 40 and life is over, I'm 41 right now, then I'm going to regret not having said yes, not having at least tried. I knew I would regret it, so I went and did it. So same thing for you. There's always all sorts of reasons why and all sorts of reasons why not, right? I mean, you can just sit around and come up with lists of reasons forever. The only one that really matters is, are you going to regret it or not? If you're going to regret not doing it, then you should do it and find a way. And then if you're afraid that you're not going to have an experience or speak the language, and put yourself in an uncomfortable position, right? I struggled a lot in my first year of being an entrepreneur because I also struggled with talking to people and being introverted and being too afraid to ask people about my ideas and all of that stuff. So I get it. But I'm telling you, it was so worth it. Instead of just going and getting that job that I thought I wanted, you know? Luis in the house. Hey, Luis. I'm grateful for having received good wishes on your Discord channel. Hey, that's awesome, Luis. Welcome aboard. That's great. Discord is fun. I love the Discord channel. I'm spending more time there. It's the easiest way to connect with me, I think, apart from these live streams. So yeah, it's great to have you, and looking forward to doing more on Discord. Louis says, I'm analyzing how to get more clients in the business of political and legal consultant. Do you have any advice? Have you started your business yet? Is it brand new from scratch? You know, like the fastest way to grow, if you already have some kind of business, is from referrals, right? That's the fastest way to grow. If you don't have any clients yet, then you're thinking partnerships. So same thing of word of mouth and referrals, but who is already selling to your target audience? You know, what you say you're doing political and legal consultancy. So where are people going for advice? Like, where would they go before they'd hire you? This is, if you want to think about forming partnerships, think about who are people talking to before they would talk to you, and then go form partnerships with those people. And you want those people to know your name. So if you already have a business, then you're thinking, how do I give such outstanding customer service and results that they want to keep hiring me back and they refer me to their friends? It's a service-based business, right? That's word of mouth becomes the major driving factor of a service-based business. And if you don't have any clients yet, then you want to be asking yourself, okay, who has my clients that I can talk to? And I need to get to know them, because if they talk about my business, it could really blow up. Those two things. There's a fellowship who can take my abroad college for my project. I'm afraid that I'll freeze and I won't speak up or embarrass myself completely. Yeah. So, but being afraid isn't a good enough reason. As long as you're making decisions from a place of fear, you're never going to make the right ones for you. So that's not a good enough reason. It's not what you should be listening to. Xanderman in the house says, "Oh snap, let's go." Zan, hey, I confirmed the schedule tomorrow is what I said. So I'm on at oops, shoot, I put that too low. Mistakes were made, guys. Okay, it's fine. I'm on at 9:30 Eastern, so 6:30 your time, and then again at shoot. So okay, so hold on. After me is Lisa Bilyeu, and then Tom Bilyeu, and then I think there's a quick break, and then there's a round table. So it's me and Ira. I don't know if you know Ira Davis, and Mark. Mark's gonna host it, and Ira and I are gonna be talking about. I think it's about. I don't know what it's about. I forgot. So, but I think it's 1 o'clock ish, 12:40 ish my time. So, if you want to stick around for both, or if you just want to watch the first one, or stick around for the whole thing and watch Tom and Lisa, they're going to do a great job too. Sebi Mortals in the house. Good morning. Hey, Sebi Mortals, joining us from Twitch. Good to have you, man. Xanderman on YouTube says 6:30 a.m. Let's go. Yeah, it'll be fun. Get your coffee ready. Get your coffee ready, Zan. We're making it happen. I'll find out about the recording. Okay, so Zan, the thing with the recording is I think their ultimate goal is to sell those things, right? I think Steven is. I haven't talked to him in a while about it, because it's been mostly just planning to make it happen. But I think he's trying to ultimately sell those programs. So we talked about two scenarios. One where he's just releasing them on YouTube, in which case that becomes super easy, and one where he's selling them to his students and his audience, in which case it'll be harder. Not impossible, but just a little harder. So I'll let you know. It should be doable. It's just right now he's in delivery mode. He's not really thinking about. I'm not going to ask him yet, but later, once he's through, let him get through this weekend. He's he's going crazy, making the event as good as it can be. But yeah, after that, I'll let you know. Aman, I published that Beatles book I told you a while ago. I went to around 100 people and sold 12, but I have many book ideas I can't get free from cold selling the ones I already wrote. Well, you need to have, like, creating the product alone, whether it's a book or any kind of product alone is not enough, right? You need a marketing strategy. So you either learn the marketing, because you're probably not going to learn, you're probably not going to have a very long career off of selling 12 books at a time, right? It takes so much time to make a book. So that's not going to be a huge career. So you either learn the marketing, which a lot of people have done, you know, Brendan Burchard, Dean Graziosi, all those guys, they wrote books and then learned marketing. Brendan at his core is a writer, and then he learned marketing to help support his career, right? So he's a great marketer, but he's a writer first. So you either buckle down and learn the marketing, or you go and you find somebody to do the marketing for you that you partner up with. One of those two, right? My software company, that's what I didn't make the software. I didn't code it. I wasn't a scientist, but I came in and did the marketing, did the business stuff. So that's where you pick which one you want to do, what you want to get better at, and then focus. Because this is where a lot of creative people just fall into the traps. Like, okay, well, I sold 12. Great. I guess I'll just write a new book. Yeah, but unless you fix the problem, nothing's going to change, right? Unless you start getting better at either marketing or find the person, most of your projects would just be similar results. So if you want to really be in a different spot in a year, it's going to be one of those two things. And there's no right or wrong, just what do you want to do? You could go and learn marketing, be a great marketer, especially for books. Or no, I have decided I don't want to be great at that, so I'm going to find somebody to help me. Aman says, I need to team up with someone. Okay, well, there you go. So that becomes your immediate priority. Find somebody you can team up with. That becomes the immediate priority for you. We're building our tunnel. It's a little scary in here. Very dark. Don't want anything blowing me up. So let's do this fast. Then get back to the chat. There we go. One more. Ha 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 ha. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think we're good. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're safe. Luis, yes, I have an office in a very busy area near large shopping centers, but due to the pandemic, I had to close it, and now I'm resuming, but close to where I'm living. Okay, cool. Would you suggest me someone named Terry with whom you know? Can I contact that particular person about books? So with anybody, so Terry's great. Terry, I think he's on with Terry Wade Thompson. Terry's in Movement Makers. He does a lot with books. I don't know if he would partner with you on it. Maybe, maybe not. But with anybody, have a conversation. Before worrying about partnering with somebody, just have a conversation and see where it goes. See if you like their vibe. Because it's like you're getting married. So you're gonna have to enjoy working with them. Zayn says, understood. Thank you. No problem. Yeah, I'm sure it's doable. Just, I know it's nice when it's fresh, right? I mean, it's good to be able to. I know how you. I mean, Zayn is a student, right? So you'll watch it 3 times tomorrow if you had it, which is great. But I just probably won't be able to get it. I don't know when. Let me talk to him once it's all done. I know he's just like all preparing. Tomorrow's the big day, right? Because tomorrow is me and then Lisa and then Tom. So it's all the people who are the headliners all going together. So he wants to make sure he's all set for that. But after that, I'm sure he's probably gonna take a little bit of time just to sleep and break. But as soon as there's something, I'll let you know. Luis, I will definitely partner with some of the people I have met in both legal and political affairs. Thanks for the advice. Yeah. Let them know. Let them know what you're up to. Let them know, let them know that you closed your office due to the pandemic, but you're still around, and here's what you're up to, and you'd love to work together, and ask them what they're doing, right? Service-based business is a referral business. You don't need to have 1,000 clients. So it's just about the relationships you already have. and I would call up any old client that you had, see how they're doing. You know, a lot of times too, if you're working with companies, or if you're working with organizations, right? If it's political organizations, like people move on, right? So your person who you worked with, they might be working for somebody else now. But if they had a good experience with you, great, they can bring you into the new role that they've got. So there's a lot of turnover in the political field. There's a lot of turnover in nonprofits as well. And there's still some decent turnover in the corporate world, depending on the industry. So any old contacts of yours, a lot of them might have moved on to different companies, but if they loved working with you, this is why your reputation matters so much. If they love working with you, they'll bring you in. But they have to know that you exist and you're still doing it. So that becomes the immediate priority. Go make a list of all your previous contacts, previous customers. Get a list of, 200 people, and then you start calling them up. You'll get business from it. Oleg in the house. Hey, Oleg. Evan, I relapsed. What did you relapse into? I keep failing over and over and doubt myself more and more. How do I break the loop? How do I stick to my long-term goals? Well, what were you doing? What did you relapse on? Let's break it down. Drew Hitchcock in the house says, yo, yo, yo. The tunnel to nowhere. Tunnel to nowhere? Come on, Drew. We're not going nowhere. We have another 500 blocks to go, but this is a giant underground tunnel. This is all because Hayden wouldn't let me keep my above. He told me to build above, but then once I built it, he's like, well, you can't keep it there. It's like, what? So now we got to build underground. We're getting there. I'm glad I have lots of iron blocks, so I'm going to run out at some point. But this is a nice tunnel. Hey, Drew, do you know how long, if I put a redstone block here, how many powered rails it'll power in a row? Is there a limit? Could I power 100 powered rails with one redstone block? How can I reach Terry? Just look up Terry Wade Thompson. Instagram is probably your best bet. Sometimes he pops in on here too. Sebim Mortals, sorry. How can someone show their value to another person without coming across as being pushy or for it to seem like personal gain? Help them. Like if you want to show so first off, value is a very subjective thing. So one of the strategies I often recommend people is be their chief goal officer. Their chief goal officer. Your job is to be that person's chief goal officer. What that means is you need to understand what their goals are and then help them accomplish it. What are their main goals and then help them accomplish it. But everybody has different goals. So when you're talking about value, well, what is valuable for me might not be very, like what I just asked Drew. Hey, Drew, how many powered rails were one redstone block power? That's a pretty specific question. That's a valuable answer for me. But for most people, that's not very valuable, right? So it's understanding what does this person need and then demonstrating that you can do it. And then the best thing you can do is go help them solve it. Just start doing it. Don't spend a whole bunch of time asking. Don't spend a whole bunch of time, digging for more clues. Like if you find one thing that you know that they need, just go do it. Don't ask for permission, just go do it. That's how you show that you're a person of value. And then they'll feel hopefully grateful, but also a sense of guilt almost that, hey, how can I help you back? So if you look at Drew's entire business, it's been basically hopping on calls, giving people value for free about how to grow their YouTube channel. And then some of them will come back and say, hey, can I hire you? That's it. There's no pushy, there's no hard close, there's no awkwardness. Get them a call, give them value, help them give them great advice. Some people just say thank you and they do it themselves or they just never do anything. That's fine. And some people will say, hey, how can I hire you? I want to do more because you've shown how much value. If the value is self-evident, people want to work with you. So that becomes your job. What did I miss? Sebim Mortals. I'm going to get your name right. Sebi Mortals. Oh, that was the question. Okay, we got that. Zan says, Drew. Drew's in the house. Drew, how's your vacation going? Drew, are you on vacation? Is that what's happening right now? Is Drew on vacation? Drew is at the top of the leaderboards on the... I don't even know how you get points for that thing, Drew, but Drew's at a conference right now. The one that I was speaking at, he was in the audience, and he's competing, and he's so far #1 on the leaderboard, so... Don't mess with Drew, guys. When Drew wants something, he's going for it. Thank you. You got it. You got it, Sabine. How can I reach Terry? I already answered it. Look for him on Instagram or stay tuned here because sometimes he pops in. So tomorrow's going to be fun. I don't usually do Saturdays, right? I gotta ask Nina. He's like, hey, what do you think? But Steven Scoggins, who's the organizer, such a good dude. This is his first real event, and I wanted to support. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. What's Terry's full name? Terry Wade Thompson. Up. Drew, what is that thing you're competing for anyway? He shows up this leaderboard and he shows that he's in first place and I'm in like 100th place or something. Like I got some catching up to do. I don't even know what that. I've never seen that leaderboard in my life, but I like that Drew's competing for it. He's competing to bring value. See, this is how he stands out. Listen, Drew's there now. If Drew didn't know, so they know Drew, right? Drew, Drew, how's your hotel room, by the way? Drew's in my hotel room because I wasn't able to make it. But, so Drew's there, representing the company. But, okay, so they know Drew. But if they didn't know Drew, right? If Drew just showed up there at some event, this is a great chance to show your value. So there's some contest that they have going on where they've got, I think it's based off how many post you're putting up in the Zoom chat. Drew can, and it doesn't really matter. There's some contest going on, right? That you're getting points for. So do you think that the person who wins that contest, who brings the most value, who is constantly in the Zoom chat supporting people, do you think that person might get noticed by the organizers, right? Now, Drew doesn't need it. He's just doing it because he's a great guy and he's there to support, which I appreciate. But that's one way to get noticed. You know, if there's however many people at that event, most of them aren't being, very engaging. Most people probably aren't posting that much in the Zoom chat. And there's Drew going crazy. He's going to get noticed. The speakers, the organizers are going to say, who's this Drew guy who's everywhere? I love this guy. Right? And now Drew's getting business. Now he's getting business as well because, he's kick-ass at what he does, but people would be curious about what he's doing and want to meet him because he brought so much value, right? Be their chief goal officer. Alpha Ant X in the house on Twitch. Welcome. And we're live. Chatterino has picked you up. I forget what Chatterino is. I'm sorry. I know you told me. I forget what Chatterino is. Luis, Evan, do you recommend diversifying the content that's published in each social network or put the same content, for example, in an Instagram Reel and TikTok video? Most things, Instagram Reel and TikTok videos are pretty interchangeable. It's an easy way to, it's better than nothing. It's better than zero. If you actually want to dominate a platform though, I would start really understanding the nuances of that platform. So if you want to really dominate Instagram, dive deep and start looking at what's really doing well on Instagram. I probably wouldn't pick Instagram though. If you're going to pick one of the two, I'd pick TikTok. If you're looking at short videos. I mean, obviously it depends on what you're doing and who your audience is and all that, but if you're going to pick something to master, you'll have a lot more ongoing leverage with TikTok than Instagram. If you're already in it, great. I think you get a lot more longer term leverage out of TikTok. Instagram, a lot of people are pulling away from Instagram. It's still big. It's still happening. It's still a good place to be. But it's a lot of people pulling away. Alpha Ant X, the thing I was talking about. Yeah, I remember you talking about it. I just don't remember what it is. I don't remember what it is. I apologize. I know you explained it. But thank you. Thank you for your patience. Mike in the house. Evan, tuning in from Canada, Ontario, mostly in Sudbury. Nice, Mike. Mike, how cold was it today? I wore my winter jacket for the first time. I was thinking about Zan. Zan's out there in Vegas, nice and hot. I wore my winter jacket and a hat today going outside. That's crazy. It's early. It's still October. I know we're in Canada, but that's a little early. You know, how's Sudbury? Is Sudbury, I would imagine Sudbury is colder than Toronto. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's going to take us a while, but we're making it. We're making it. OMG, we're still wearing t-shirts. Yeah. It is cold, Zan. It is cold. And what you would wear a sweater for, I would probably wear a t-shirt in anyway, right? You guys aren't used to the cold. How's your live streaming, Zan? Are you going live tonight? You got a theme? It was fun popping in the end of your one with there were like 6 people on there. You had Lady and you had Posh. And then you had Drew. Was Drew on that one? No, Drew wasn't on that one. Or was he? With the black screen? I don't remember. You had the bishop or the minister there with you. That was good times. How are those working out for you? So true. I'm allergic to cold weather. Good times, Anne. Good times. Well, if you come to Toronto, it's beautiful in the summer, and just you probably won't like the winter. Thank you for popping in. That was amazing. I got there just in time. It was just as you were finishing up. But how are those sessions going for you? And is there one tonight for people to go check out? Mike says, I'm not too sure how cold it is, but I'll check the weather network to see how cold it is. Wait, have you not been outside, Mike? Mike, it's 7 at night. Have you not been outside at all today? Mike, you got to get some fresh air. That's important. People should not go to 7:30 at night without having seen a little bit of fresh air. Fridays are Freestyle Friday, so they bring the topic. Got it. Well, who's they? Whoever shows up, or do you have guests booked? Last Friday you had Freestyle Thursday or something, didn't you? I don't remember. Mike, eating some really spicy Indian food? Okay. Is that so you stay warm? What's the connection to Indian food? I can't handle spicy food. I'm not a fan of spicy food. Even the jalapeno jelly beans I'm not a fan of. I love the live format. No safety net, plus immediate feedback, engagement, interaction. Nice. Nice. It's good. Have you seen now with Instagram that you can schedule lives? And Instagram, you can bring in up to 3 people in with you too, right? We did a couple of those for movie makers. Next Wednesday, the topic is depression. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's going to be an important one. It's going to be an important one. You're basically starting the Movement Makers Live network. I like it. With some special non-Movement Makers guests, but, you know, we won't hold that against them. Mike, yes, I know it's important to go outside. Just wanted to let you know. I guess you aren't a fan of spicy foods. No, No, spicy foods. Not a fan of. Not a fan of. I'm trying to think. What was the last? What's like the max? I have a very low tolerance for spicy food. Whatever I could handle is probably laughable compared to what you'd be used to if you love spicy Indian food. I don't know why. It doesn't taste good to me, and it also feels like it's burning my throat. But that's me. If we're ever out together, Mike, you can have my spicy food. I'll have the mild stuff, and you can take the spicy stuff. That's the deal. So normally Wednesday, Thursday is topic driven. Friday's freestyle. Anyone can bring up any topic or challenge you're having. So do you book? Are you booking people in advance, or they're just showing up and then you say, "Hey, join me on stage"? What happens when you eat it? Spicy food? My throat burns, my mouth burns, my stomach starts to burn. It's just not a fun experience. It's like I paid for this. But other people will eat it. I guess wasabi is like the closest thing to spicy that I would have. I can handle actually a decent amount of wasabi. That's probably about it. And wasabi isn't, I mean, I guess wasabi can get spicy, but it's not crazy spicy. Sounds good. That's the deal, Mike. That's the deal. He puts the, is that the ghost pepper? Is that a ghost pepper, Mike? You're eating that, my guy. If we're having ghost peppers, you are definitely eating the ghost pepper. I will watch you eat the ghost pepper, but that's not getting into me. That is not happening, dude. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Zen, correct. I like the off the cuff risk factor on Fridays. Let's see what happens. All right, that's cool. Let's go. Hey, listen, people get trained. They know to show up. I mean, Bonnie's been to every one, right? Except the first one. So it's great. It's good. It's good. You're giving people practice and you're helping them get a voice. You know, a lot of people wouldn't have made content if it wasn't for that little boost of confidence. I wonder how we can. You could probably invite more of them in, Zane. Like if you wanted to have people show up, you could post. I was gonna say the Facebook group. In the Discord, Zan, you could post in our Discord what you're doing, and people will join. You know, it's like, hey, you're looking for people to hop on and have a conversation around X. And it's a good opportunity for movement makers, or you can even just outreach to them. You know, all the people that I have introduced you to, like on the DMs, just message them and say, hey, I'm doing a show tomorrow, depression. Do you want to come in and be, I don't know, are they a co-host? Are they a guest? Whatever. I'm sure you get people who want to join. Spontaneity can be special. All right. Yeah, I like it. Next week I'll be more active in Discord. All right. Let's go. We're just starting all the campaigns to, we gotta tell everybody, we gotta help them get set up, you know, but already a good number of people have already come over, so that's good. It's good. It's good. You got to get on it. You got to get on it. It's important. It's important. You can also, hey Zan, inside Discord, you can also do live shows. You can do a live radio show. I think you can do a live video show. If you ever wanted to create your own community as well. Where's my shovel here? Okay. Sabim, what are the strategies you use to believe? So there's two main ones, Sabim. The first is to be in the environment that makes you want to do bigger things. So maybe coming to a stream like this, right? Watching videos, like my own videos I make for myself, because I want to be around Elon Musk more and Oprah Winfrey more and whoever more, right? So the more that you start to shift your environment to be around the people, because most of us don't have those people. That's why I was even encouraging Zane to do having some guest book, because they are afraid to go on, and by them being around Zane, they're going to be a little more inspired to go make their own content. Right? They're thinking content's scary. I'm not good enough. All of the things that, all the typical things that get in our way. And by just spending an hour with Zen, or sometimes his shows go long though. Sometimes they go long. But by spending some time with him, now they're not as scared to do the next one by themselves even, right? So changing your environment to be around the people who are doing the thing. Most of us don't know the people who can do the thing, and even if we do, they're not spending all day long with them. So our environments are usually keeping us stuck. And if there is anybody who you can talk to or have coffee with or get mentored by all means, say yes and take them up on it. Most people don't have well, I wish I knew a millionaire to help me, or I wish I knew, somebody who could help me. So you don't have that person in your life. So you can get it online. You can join groups like Movement Makers. You can join programs, but to be around somebody, right? Or just watch their videos and podcasts and read their books. So that's why I make all the content I do on my channel, so that I can be around it consistently too. So that's step one. To change your environment to have more of things that help you believe in yourself. Step two, though, is you have to start doing difficult things, right? The whole point of just being in that environment, well, what's the point of that? Because that alone doesn't do anything, right? Watching me here right now doesn't do anything for you. It's part of the equation, but it's not enough until you actually take some kind of action, right? If all you do is watch a video or read a book or go to a course, okay, so you've learned something, but until you apply that knowledge, nothing changes in your life. So it's the action that then really matters. Now, what kind of action? Well, the action that matters most is the action that you're afraid of. What are you so afraid of? What's the thing that you need to do that the bold version of you, the courageous version of you, the confident version of you, the version of you that believes in yourself, what would that person do? And then going and trying it, getting started. So the purpose of changing up the environment and the habits and the routines like that is to give you the moments of boldness to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to launch my show. I'm going to write my book. I'm going to create X, right? And then that's how you start to shift your beliefs. So being around the people who are thinking the way that you want to think, who have the beliefs that you want to have yourself, and then doing the scary, difficult things that you didn't think you'd be able to do. Because every time something is hard and you say, I can't do this, you teach yourself just a little bit that you suck, that you just don't do scary things, that you're never going to be able to do it. Every time you come up against it and you accept that as a reason, you lose a little bit of self-confidence. And every time you do it, you gain a little bit of confidence, right? Every time you say, you know what, I'm just going to do that thing, you gain a little bit more confidence and self-belief. So those two things. Seb/Immortals. Okay, what is that? What are we laughing? Is that your full name? Zen says, great ideas. Thank you. The first couple of months, I just wanted to get my reps in. Then in November, level up more. Yeah, I like it. That's good, man. And then you're doing it. You have the graphics and you have people flying in and you're pulling the comments and putting them on screen. Like, you did a great job. And if you want a different, I think what could help it too is just have different opinions and voices. So it's not, if you don't want to have the same people on every time and you want different opinions, go recruit from Movement Makers. Just tell them, I'm doing this show. I want you on it. Everybody in the group wants to be a thought leader. Otherwise, why are you here, right? That's what people are trying to be. So you're giving them an opportunity to, in a really safe space, right? Your rooms are great. That you're not judging people. You're giving people a chance to share what's on their mind. You don't just automatically necessarily agree with everybody, but it's going to be a respectful conversation. So it's a really easy way for someone to get started. It's kind of like what we're going to do on Clubhouse with the people who complete the challenge. It's a really easy, safe place to get started, right? You're just doing it 3 times a week, which is fantastic. So everybody should want to be part of it. So there's lots of people to pull from, and you get a ton of different opinions and voices and ideas. And then also you'll get people tuning in, and leaving more feedback in the comments as well. And it's a great, and it's family, right? You know that. You already know that. How do I become Consistent. Well, pick what you want to stay consistent on, Oleg. What are we staying consistent on? We didn't hear from you about what you felt that you let yourself down and fell off track. But what? What did you fall off track on? And the flip is, what do you want to be consistent on? Zane, I really do try to keep the show around 90 minutes, but they will not let me end the show. I don't know that Zane, I think every show that I've seen has not ended on time. I'm pretty sure every show that I've shown up to and left a comment was already way past time, and ladies up to like 4 in the morning, and your wife's calling you for dinner. I'm pretty sure every single episode I've tuned into has gone way over time. I'm not saying this happens all the time, just the ones that I've been to, which is good. That means people are having fun. It's better than having to end early because nobody's showing up and all the takes are not worthy of a conversation. Seb Immortals. Oh, you wrote it like that so I can say it easier. All right, Seb Immortals. Good. Environment in action. That's it. Environment in action. You got it, man. Environment in action. There you go. You simplified it. I like it. Now go do it. Makes a huge difference. It's simple, but it's not easy. You know, especially the environment is still, it's pretty easy, right? Go subscribe to a bunch of YouTube channels that inspire you. Go pick up some books from people who inspire you. You know, getting inspired is not that difficult a job. Doing the actual exercise is going to be difficult, but it's a very simple idea, a very powerful idea. But a lot of the things that are simple are not easy. Zan says, Evan's been dropping so many great business bombs here. I'll have to go back and watch the stream again. All right. Zan, you got a lot of stuff to watch back again. You got the thing from yesterday. Get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's session is going to be fun. Actually, tomorrow all day is going to be fun, right? I mean, me, and then Lisa, and then Tom, and then Steven, and then our round table, and then Steven to close off the show, and then that's the end. So tomorrow's day 3. So all the big things happen on the last day. So stay tuned. Oleg, Evan, have you heard of the Russian YouTube project's Labelcom? Have I heard of the Russian YouTube project Labelcom? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. What is it? I'm not great with names, but pretty sure I don't know what that one is. Thanks, by the way, on the spelling of the boxer. My team put that together, and they put the wrong name. And Oleg on our Discord came in and said, "Hey, you got the name wrong." Like, all right, cool. Passed it on to the team. Thank you, Oleg, for joining our amazing Discord. Let's go. If you guys can't tell, I'm pretty gung-ho on the Discord. You guys got to get in on it. EvanCarmichael.biz. Join the Discord, guys. Let's go. What did I miss? Oleg. Oh, no. Mike. Evan, how to get unstuck in life and disciplined to take action. Mike, did you get the book? That's always going to be the answer. All your questions are answered in the book. Did you get the book? Library, audiobook, pirated online. Did you get the book? And then come back because we want to help. Oleg, they're currently one of the most famous YouTubers among Russian-speaking audience. Okay. I mean, I don't know most of the famous YouTubers because they're not in education. I have a big Russian YouTuber. I have to go look her up again. You might know her. I think she's got a couple million subscribers on YouTube. Just like lifestyle stuff. I guess she follows for the education, but most people I don't know on YouTube. If you're not in entrepreneurship or education, I'm probably not following you. I don't really care about the lifestyle stuff or the vlog stuff or the food reviews or any of that, the pranks or it's just not interesting for me. Evan, have to say, we really appreciate how much amazing value you've added to our lives and that we are all proud of Believe Nation. Let's go. There we go. Thank you, Zane. That's I mean, that's what we all try to do, right? I know you do that for a ton of people. I'm trying to do my part. That's how we feel like we contribute. That people are leveling up. I don't know, man. I don't know much, right? I don't have a lot of expertise in most things, but there's a few things that I'm pretty good at. So that's all I focus on, and thankfully that's good enough to have an impact on people. And if we all felt every day that we mattered and that, you know, somebody cared if we showed up or not, it makes a big difference to stay motivated and following through. So anyway, appreciate you too, Zane. And listen, if somebody has helped you, also tell them, right? Like, thank you, Zane, for saying it. You know, there's a lot of times where people who have helped you, you don't take the 5 seconds it takes to leave a comment or let them know that they've had an impact. So that stuff really matters. Just like you guys feel so great when somebody tells you how much of an impact you've had on them. Zan says, okay, showtime. See you bright and early tomorrow. All right, Zan, much love. Have a great show. Are you talking about Lingua Marina? Wow, I don't think so, because I don't know. Oh, you're talking about the YouTuber? No, I don't know who maybe. I don't know. I don't know. You want me to find out? Hold on. Let me go find out for you. Let me go find out. Let's see. How do I find it on my channel again? I haven't looked at this in a while. It's not content. Analytics? No. Audience? No. Where did they put it? Where do they show you where maybe Drew knows. I don't know if Drew's still here. The people who, recent subscribers. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Recent subscribers, no. Lifetime. Okay, here. She's got 5 million subscribers. Katya Adushkina. You know who that is? Katya Adushkina. Adushkina. Do you know her? Here, I can even put her channel in the chat. Hold on, let me find her channel. She has more subscribers than me. All Russian stuff. Let me pop it in. How do I find the chat now again? Oops, nope, that's the Discord. Not on the Discord. We'll be on Discord later tonight, guys, if you want to go. Oh, I don't even know how to share it in my. Okay, I don't know. Look, Katya Adushkina. Tell me if you know that name. Mike says not yet. Mike, that's what you say every time. Come on, Mike, we got to do it now. Action time, Mike. Action time. Come on, my guy. You got this. We're cheering you on. We want to see it happen. Oh, here come the creepers. Mike, here's the link to the book for a measly $9. There you go. $9. $9, Mike. Her YouTube doesn't look educational at all. I don't think. No. Her YouTube isn't education. She's more lifestyle stuff. But that's why I don't know who these people are, right? Like, look, that doesn't mean that they suck, right? I mean, it means I suck. I just don't. I don't follow non-entrepreneur education people. So she's got more subs than I do. She's got almost double the subscribers I do. But I only know her because she subscribed to my channel. But if whoops, what happened? Chrome just crashed. Okay, well, that's fine. I already know her because she subscribed to my channel. But if you said, hey, do you know this person? I'd say, no, who is she? There's tons of people who could be famous who I just have no idea who they are. Mike says, okay, Xana, be sure to click the link, take the book. All right, let's go, Mike. $9. Take action, raise my standards like what Tony Robbins talks about. Yes. Mike, let's do it, man. $9. Or go to the library. You know? Pirate it for free. Something. Action, Mike. It's your time, dude. This has been months. Is she Russian, Oleg? I think she is, right? That's a Russian channel. I think she's Russian. Anyway. Okay, we got to put some of these down. Here we go. This is a long process, but we got it. Yes, it's a Russian channel. All right, cool. Did you know of her? Have you seen that channel before? She does like, I don't know, I'm just taking a look. She does like music videos and things she bought. I guess she follows my channel because she wants to learn, which is cool. I respect it. Listen, there's a bunch of like League of Legends channels that I follow because I want to learn, or Minecraft channels that I follow that I want to learn from. Here we go. Evan, would it be possible for you to react to the video? Which video? I don't do reaction videos typically. But what video are we talking about? Or just in general, do you want me to do reaction videos? I didn't know about her before you told me. All right. Yeah, well, there you go. You know, she's a Russian YouTuber with almost 6 million subscribers. Reaction videos can be super popular. It can do super well. The key to making reaction videos are you have to be opinionated. My challenge is most of the time I see what the other person, even if I disagree, I see what they're saying. So it's a pretty boring hot take. You know, it's like, yeah, I see what they're saying. Here's what I would do with it. Where the reaction videos, the ones that take off, they're like, you're crazy. I can't believe you said that. You're so wrong. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Which definitely works. It's just not my style, you know. I will default to trying to see the person's perspective before saying that they're wrong. So that's great. That's a great strategy for being a human, and a great strategy for being a leader, and just a great strategy in general, I think. But it's not a great strategy for making reaction videos. So that's why I haven't done them. Live stream. I mean, on the live stream. Yeah, I'm probably not. I probably wouldn't play other people's videos on the live stream. But also, again, it's boring, right? I mean, most of the stuff that my reactions are not great. I'm not a sensational list, you know. Let's build down a little more. Let's make this real here. Let's make this real. Anybody who's got really controversial opinions, though, it's a great content format. You should definitely look at it. If there's somebody who you really disagree with and you think they're doing, you know, disservice to people by sharing their opinions and you're willing to be outspoken on it, people will eat up reaction videos. We would rather watch people disagree than try to find common ground. We want to see the fight more than the peace treaty, right? Which kind of sucks, but it's part of human nature. So if you are comfortable putting that kind of stuff out, then I'm a fan. I've helped a bunch of YouTubers with it. You know, like in understanding who they want to target, often it will come up like, who do you respect in the field and who don't you? And when they say, oh, this person, like, I hate this person is spreading lies about the industry and they're teaching people the wrong thing. Okay, well, do you want to do reaction videos against? Yeah, I'd love to. It'd be good. That person should be in jail or whatever, right? It's like, okay, well, if you're down with it, do it, because it's going to be a great way to spread your message. Thank you for subscribing, Cebu Bye. Did I say that properly? Bye, Bahai. Welcome aboard, Cebu, from YouTube. I like it. Oleg, just want to see how your perspectives differ. From what? So what do you want? So if you want my perspective on something, just ask. You're the professional question asker, Oleg. What do you want my perspective on? And I'll do my best to answer it. Are you going back to what did you ask yesterday? Was it habits? James Clear? Oh, that was that was earlier in the week. What do you want my perspective on that's different? And anybody else watching too. Pop it below. This is our time together. Later on tonight, I'll be in my Discord answering some more questions, but we got this time here together right now. I'm really liking Discord. How are you liking Discord, Oleg? I know you've been in there. I think it's a ton of fun. I wanted your perspective on this. Oh, I think I misread that. I wanted your perspective on this person's perspective. Okay, but what are they saying then? You summarize it. Do I know the person? If I know the person, I might already have a general sense of what their opinion is. But what is summarize the perspective for me? And then let's see. Oleg says LOL. What are we laughing at, Oleg? A lot of times it's honestly just a difference of the context. A lot of times people will get angry at something and say, well, they're wrong, but it's just different context. One of my favorite moments was with Tom Bilyeu and Gary Vee. So Tom goes on Gary Vee's show. Okay? Tom's a guest on Gary's show. And they're talking about patience. And Tom's perspective is patience sucks. And you should just go all in and go hardcore and chase after your dreams. Like, no excuses. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Go, 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 go. Right? And Gary's talked a lot about patience. That, hey, it takes time for your thing to go. And if you listen to them, they actually agree more than they disagree. Right? Gary's very aggressive. Gary's very like, let's go make things happen. But the difference is Tom is talking about what you do today. When Tom is saying don't have patience with yourself, he's talking about like today. What are you going to do today? Today matters. Tomorrow matters. You're going to wake up tomorrow, Saturday. What are you going to do with your day? How are you going to make it count towards building your dreams? Don't have patience. Don't tell yourself I'll wait till Monday. Let's go. Right? It's the short-term perspective. Where Gary is only taking the long-term perspective to say, yes, okay, short-term, we're going to be crazy impatient. We're going to be building and hustling and working like crazy to make our dreams happen. But you have to recognize that in the long term, it's going to take some time. You have to have some perspective to know that even if you are waking up every day and working on your dreams, that it's not just going to happen for you tomorrow, which is what he's talking about with patience. Like, you need to have patience to know that every day you need to show up and work, and it's going to take time for it to happen. So when you hear them both talk about it, it's like, oh, they're actually saying similar things. It's just different context. So what I'll just try to default to do is try to understand the context. I may not be able to. Like, sometimes the context is language specific or gender specific or cultural specific, and I don't get it, right? So it's harder to understand. But when you can understand that, suddenly you're fighting less. Because on the surface, if you just hear their YouTube videos, it'll seem like they're saying opposite things. But then when they sit down together in a room, they're saying the same thing. Nina Carmichael in the house. Nina joined from both Twitch and YouTube. Nina, on Twitch, you're Special Creature official? Was Special Creature taken? And you went with Special Creature official? That is amazing. I like that. Okay, Oleg's giving us some context here. This is, she says, I don't even notice that. Special Creature official on Twitch. And she's joining from YouTube. How special is this wife of mine to show up on both Twitch and YouTube as we're live streaming? Okay. Oleg, let's see what Oleg has. Oh, we got 3 minutes to get through this. Okay. This is the Kong Fam. Okay, I don't know Kong Fam. He was once running a YouTube channel called Simple Pickup. Okay, I also don't know what that is. Then he moved to a project called Jump Cut Academy. Okay, also don't know what that is. Where he created huge courses like Viral Academy. Okay. And how to start a YouTube channel. Okay. So it sounds like it's about making viral videos about picking up people or social experiments. Nina says hi on YouTube. We love you, Nina. Okay. One of their ideas is a remix strategy, okay, where you take other people's content, not copying it, but just remaking and twisting it. But it seems like their business failed. Remixing content is definitely a thing, especially so if you're gonna go and try to do viral videos like he's doing, I'm assuming it's the social experiment kind of videos based off of the pickup one and the Viral Academy, then being trendy becomes really important. So you pick a trend that's happening, you see what people are doing, and then you do your version of it. Definitely a very popular technique. So you pick the biggest person in your industry who's doing it. Same thing with TikTok, right? This isn't just a YouTube thing. What TikTok dances and songs are going viral right now, and then you do your dance to it, and you do your like whatever the trending thing is. Because if you do it too late, viral content works in clusters. If you do it too late, nobody cares anymore. So that is definitely a good strategy if the goal is to make viral videos, not ones that you're worried about. I'm the opposite. I want videos that last forever, right? I want people to watch my videos in 20 years and still get value from it. Most of the viral trending videos aren't, but you can really do well in a short amount of time. No, they just help other creators grow just in general. And there are other ideas called challenge people assumptions. Challenge, yeah, that can work too. Controversial topic. I haven't heard of their work, so I don't think they're doing much inside of education or thought leadership. But again, everybody's got their own niche, right? So I wouldn't recommend trying to do viral videos inside of education thought leadership. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. You can, but I wouldn't make that my recommendation because the biggest benefit of YouTube for education is that your content lives forever. So your goal is in 5 years to still have relevant content, not just to jump on some quick trend. So unless you're a news channel, like if you're talking about the 2020 election, who cares now, right? In 2021, who cares about the 2020 election? Nobody's watching it anymore. So you're constantly on this hamster wheel of having to keep making more and more and more new content because your archive content is dead because nobody's watching anymore. That's not a great business model for YouTube in education. Nina says, I'm everywhere. We love you, Nina. All right, guys, we got to run. Back on, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. So back on Monday. But if you want to continue the conversation, join our Discord. It's free. I'll be there. evancarmichael.biz. We'll take you there. Come say hi. And Nina pops in every now and then too. You want to get the hello from Nina. Appreciate you guys. Continue to believe. And we'll see you soon.